Hey, welcome back to Enact Re. Let's talk about waiting, specifically, waiting for the perfect time to start that thing you've been planning for months. The business idea, the fitness journey, the creative project, the career change. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you're living it right now. You've done the research, you've made the plans, you've told yourself, once X happens, then I'll start. And here you are, months later, still waiting, still planning, still not doing. Why does this matter? Because every day you wait is another day you're not moving toward the person you want to become. It's another 24 hours where your goal stays in your head instead of becoming real. And the longer it stays there, the heavier it gets. The more it becomes this looming thing that feels impossible to start. You're not just waiting for perfect conditions, you're waiting for permission from yourself. And that permission never comes because there's always another reason to wait. Let me tell you what this actually looks like. It's not dramatic procrastination. It's subtle. It's convincing yourself you need one more course before you can start that business. It's telling yourself you'll begin your fitness journey after the holidays, then after your vacation, then after that busy week at work. It's researching endlessly, buying all the right equipment, creating the perfect workspace, and then not using any of it. You're preparing to prepare, you're planning to plan, and you've become an expert at finding reasons why today isn't the right day. I see this all the time. People who have notebooks filled with ideas, but nothing launched. People who've been getting ready to write that book for years. People who talk about their goals in future tense, I'm going to start, but never in present tense. James Clear talks about this in Atomic Habits. He says we often focus on the goal rather than the system. We want the outcome, the six-pack abs, the successful business, but we don't want to build the daily habits that get us there. So we wait for motivation to strike. We wait for inspiration. We wait for that magical moment when everything feels right. Here's a real observation. Perfect conditions don't exist, ever. There will always be something. Too busy, too tired, not enough money, not enough knowledge. The market isn't right. The timing is off. Your equipment isn't ideal. Your space isn't perfect. Your energy isn't high enough. These aren't reasons, they're excuses dressed up as legitimate concerns. And the longer you entertain them, the more power they have over you. Let me give you an example from my own life. For years, I wanted to create this channel. I had the concept. I had the message. I had everything planned out. But I kept waiting. I needed better equipment. I needed to learn more about video editing. I needed to build up more confidence. I needed the perfect backdrop. I needed to lose 10 pounds first. Seriously. I actually thought people wouldn't take me seriously if I didn't look a certain way on camera. So I waited and waited. And you know what happened? Nothing. Absolutely nothing changed, except I got older and more frustrated with myself. Then one day, I recorded a video on my phone, in my living room, with terrible lighting, and I posted it. Was it perfect? No. Was it good enough to start? Yes. That first video led to the second. The second led to improvements. The improvements led to better equipment. The momentum built because I started imperfectly. I started before I was ready. I started when conditions were far from ideal. So here are 3 practical things you can do today. Not tomorrow, today. First, lower your standards drastically. I mean drastically. If you want to write, commit to writing 1 terrible sentence. Just 1. If you want to exercise, commit to putting on your workout clothes. That's it. Don't even exercise if you don't want to. Just put on the clothes. The goal isn't perfection, it's action. In Atomic Habits, James Clear calls this the 2-minute rule. Make your habits so easy you can't say no. The magic happens in the starting, not in doing it perfectly. Second, identify your waiting story. What's the narrative you tell yourself about why you can't start yet? Write it down, literally. I'm waiting until I have more money. I'm waiting until I feel more confident. I'm waiting until I finish this other project. Then ask yourself, is this actually true, or is it a comfortable excuse? Most waiting stories fall apart under scrutiny. They're protection mechanisms against failure, against judgment, against the discomfort of trying. Third, schedule your imperfect start. Right now, not someday. Pick a time today or tomorrow. Set an alarm. When it goes off, you do the thing, not the perfect version of the thing. The messy, awkward beginner version. The version where you might fail. The version where you'll definitely feel uncomfortable. That's the version that matters, because it's real. Here's my question for you. What's the one thing you've been waiting to start, and what's the smallest possible action you could take toward it today? Not tomorrow. Today. Tell me in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. This is Enact Re. You know what to do. Now go do it.